Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the Modena save. And we have made some signings, which is why we are on the transfer window page, or at least the transfer history page. We have been busy talking to Feyenoord, and we realized while we have got 25 out of 25 players registered for Serie YAC, we could still make some signings if they're young enough. Enter Denzu Arusu. He's just 18 years of age, worth 4.3 to 7.8 million, and he's got 4 months left in his current loan deal for us, but he's played every game I've used him. He hasn't been amazing, mind you, but he has provided me with some good cover, and we're not paying a single penny for his loan deal, which is why I kind of decided, yeah, let's take a risk on this guy, since, you know, he's not being paid a single penny by us, and Feyenoord are paying all the fees. And he's not a particularly bad defender either. Yes, he's not amazing, but his heading, his marking, his tackling, and his positioning are pretty decent, as his decision making and aggression and anticipation. He's got some pace too. Well, I say he's got acceleration. He's not got the pace. He's not particularly strong, but other than that, he's jumping, which is good, and he's 6'2", so he kind of marks all the boxes that I need of a player that, you know, that I kind of need to be around the first team. So he's also played a game for Feyenoord too, so why not? The other player we have brought in on loan for nothing is Agnus. He is a winger who can play as a striker and any other position on the wings and in the middle. He is an inverted winger who can play the inside forward. He's got 10 finishing. He's pretty well-rounded, honestly, and I was so happy I got my hands on this guy. So yes, as a winger, he's everything I'd want from a player. And the fact he's got 10 finishing too means I could use him in the middle or as an inside forward, and he'll fit in quite nicely when some other players are not doing so well. He's got an assist. He's not scored, but honestly, I've only started him once, and that was when I kind of needed someone to cover, so he's really good, and I'm happy we brought him in. Still, we've had a few games since we last met, since we're now on the 13th of February. How did we get on? The first game we had, we were home to Albia, and we took the lead thanks to the Francisco Deli penalty. But unfortunately for us, we conceded a late equaliser in the 90th minute to our opponents, and they managed to get a point from us, despite the fact we were doing a lot better than they had. So Lela got the equaliser, and I say we were a lot better. We weren't really. We kind of got lucky. It was really this game that I realised I kind of need to make some more signings, since, you know, players weren't particularly great on this day. The front three were terrible. Armelino was not great, and most of the back line was terrible too, so we needed some reinforcements, and quickly. What really made it more apparent was this game away to Pescara, and for the first time I can really remember, we've got absolutely destroyed. I feel sorry for Gagnon in this first goal because he saves it, but it just goes back straight out their player. And the penalty for the second goal, you can't do much about. But the third goal, I'm more disappointed about because we were trying to hold on, we're trying to get something out of this, you know? And then it's just a good shot in off the post. Again, I don't know what you can really do as a goalkeeper in that situation, but 3 goals the keeper can't do much about, especially the first one. Penalty is a penalty, and the last one, it's just so good at an angle that if it goes in, it's going in. And again, the front three were terrible in this game. Our midfield were not great either. Only Gurley had a really good game in terms of ratings, being a +7, which means that, yeah, our worst defeat this season, and we deserve to be trounced by 3-0. We were that bad. For the very first time, we got absolutely outclassed. As a response, we took on Pescara, and I made 7 changes from the game that took on, for the team that took on Pescara, and Tremolada gave us the lead inside 22 minutes. That is one of the best goals we've seen and done for a team goal, and then we make it 2-0 just before half-time. Banis getting his assist here, and Tremolada gets a shot, a header in, and Faroni will feel he could have done better, but he couldn't keep it out. And that was the goal that proved decisive because Pescara got an equaliser in the second half. Gucci gets there first, and the defender here, Silva, didn't exactly prove that he deserved the place in the first team. And the 2 signings we made on loan made their first appearances here, and both started. So, a good time for us, and a much needed result after dropping 5 points in the last 2 matches. The next game was against Pontardawe in the second leg of the Coppa Italia Liga Pro semi-final, and we took the lead thanks to Giovannini, who scored his first goal since the opening game of the season, and we make it 2-0 in the 82nd minute of the game to ensure we go through to the final. as a result of this cross from Giovannini, finding Bonfanti, and if he misses that, that's a bad miss. But we're through to the final, we win 2-1 overall, and we're taking on Pescara in 2 legs for the final, the first of which is in March, the second of which is in April. So, 2 games to come back for, I'd like to think. But either way, a good result, and Pontedera did not turn up in this game at all, and Ogensi made his first appearance since his injury, and it was good to see him get minutes, really. It really was. The next game we had, we were away from home against Vertebrese, and we turned up and did really well here. Amelino finds Ogensi, who gets his first goal since his injury, and it's a good goal too, a header. But they equalise, and I honestly was concerned when we missed the header, because Alberico's not going to miss a chance like that, but we do get back in front. Giovannini gets his first ever league goal for us this season, and then we just turned up the heat and made some substitutes. It was good, really well worked goal here. Deli scoring, Bonfanti with the assist, good team goal. And then we get a fourth. Amelino plays it in the middle, it gets back to him, he plays it across, and Tremolada scores to make it 4. A good result, a good game, and 3 points we needed, and we didn't look comfortable until we got those last 3 goals. So once we got those in, we're looking a bit more comfortable. The next match we had was against the Siena, and they beat us last time out. We took on this team, but we got our revenge. We took the lead after Ogensi gets their first 1-0, a good header from our star striker, and we make it 2-0. In the 40th minute of the game, Ogensi gets his second. It was good. And in the 66th minute of the game, we make it 3. Deli finds Gurley, he finds Avelino, who goes for goal and finds the top corner. A really nice finish from a midfielder. A good time, really, because we needed this kind of result, and to do this against a Siena who had at times looked like a dangerous team, and when they beat us had gone top of the table, it kind of showed me that we've made a lot of strides, and we're looking very good now. We really are. The last game we had was against Grosseto. Amelino gave us the lead inside 30 minutes with a free kick, and then he turned, well, Tremolado plays the free kick in, and Silvestri scores to make it 2. We missed the penalty, and then Ogensi scores from the corner from the penalty. And if you want, I'm not going to lie about this. This is hilarious. Ogensi misses the penalty. It goes for a corner. And this is the penalty I'm talking about. So he takes his penalty. It's his second penalty miss of the year. And I was thinking, oh, we could do well. No, it's a good save. It's gone for a corner. And from said corner, that goal happens. So it turns out saving a penalty is not exactly something you want to do if you're going to give away a corner for us. So we're pretty dangerous from corners this year. And Grosseto, who beat us early in the year, we got revenge and we convincingly destroyed Grosseto this time 3-0. But as things stand, we are currently in second place. What is great about this is the fact that Regenia and Pescara just played each other and drew 0-0 against each other. So, if we win, we go 2 points clear. We have Caresse, who are currently in 18th place. A game we should, on paper, be winning. Paper doesn't always tell you the full story. So, after this game, we'll have 12 games left of the year campaign, and hopefully, once we get that going, we'll have a good run of form. I mean, look at the teams we've taken on afterwards. 17th place, 8th place. Regenia is a big game now. Pontedera in 9th place. Then you got Pescara in the cup, first leg final, and I'm going to go back for this. And then hopefully, we'll be back for the second leg if we haven't already destroyed Pescara in the first leg. So it really depends on how that goes. We're going to play against Caresse, and hopefully the second leg actually is going to be a youth intake as well. So that's why we're going to come back for the second leg. I honestly think our run of form, our run of fixtures is not terrible. Though we've got Lucchese Libertes in the last game of the year. We've got Versa Nintendo home 5th, the second last game of the year. And we've got Regenia. So I honestly consider those to be the 3 biggest games now at the end of the season for difficulty. And everyone else we should be beating. These 2 teams here we should be beating what we didn't beat last time. So I kind of want revenge on those 2 as well. But still, we're taking on Caresse. We hopefully will get a win. If we don't win, then something's gone a little wrong. I honestly think we can win this game, so it's just a matter of making sure we do, isn't it? So, either way, let's take it on our opponents today. They want to go attacking. I don't want to go attacking. I like what we're doing. It keeps the pace down. It keeps the intensity down. And also, it just doesn't cause us problems as much as the gegenpress does. So, hopefully, we'll do well. Either way, though, let's see how we do today. Okay, so we've got a throw, and Gurley finds with City's Deli. So, the last 2 games we won 3-0 have been at home, and Ogensi, I was about to say, I'm not sure how we'd do away from home, but Augus's kind of ended my concerns here, so hopefully that's a good sign. It's going to be one of those things right now, and I think if we can continue this run of form, and yes, it's not exactly the best team in the world, but it still takes us a good time to get going, and we have a lead, 1-0. Giovanni finds Giovannini. We literally just started a second highlight almost immediately. His Deli, he's been tackled, but we get the ball back. Deli, Tremolada, and if things go well, I can literally just rotate and bring on players on the bench. Tremolada can play in the middle. It's been all deflected, but Urgency's put it wide. Could have scored and perhaps even should have scored. Armelino. Oh, penalty. Apparently it's a push. Tremolada was shoved, and we get a penalty. Can Urgency score this time from the spot? Because we don't want to have a third miss out of 5. He's missed again. He's actually missed again. He plays it back for Tremolada, and what a save! They got a goal kick, and hopefully we're not going to have issues, but we haven't done well. Infantino, ooh, close. Okay. They got a goal kick again. I've made some changes now, and here's Silva, one of the players I brought on from the bench. I can. I like that turn, that new animation of a turn. It's quite nice, actually, isn't it? So hopefully we can do more of this. Here's Owusu. Now, hopefully we can have a good charge forward and get a second goal. We need a second goal here. Here's Banis coming on for the bench. Here's Scarcella. Oh, good ball to Ciofano. Now, what can we do with this? Play in the middle or something. We've got the men in there to really get a good chance. And let's come back to him now. But here's Gurley. Banis goes for goal. His first ever goal for the club. And it's a good goal too. Really well worked, honestly. It's a good goal to see, and I'm so happy we got a second goal to really cement the fact that we are winning this game. So hopefully we can keep this up. 2-0. I mean, honestly, look at this finish. He's allowed to turn, and he does that. That's a really good finish. Okay, they've got a corner. Apparently we've been forced into work here, but Owusu gets the ball away. Oh, I've got to say, that was almost an interception here. Our strikers have come on. We've got a new striker now in Bonfanti, who I know can score goals. He's shown he can score goals, and that's a chance they really should be taking. So we have a 2-0 win. Owusu's starting to prove to be a very good signing for us, and that 8.0 rating is kind of telling me, yeah, it was pretty good today. And he actually got the player of the match. So Owusu and Banis are both showing why it was good moves to bring them both on final on loan deals when I'm not paying a single penny. Really good move here. And now we've got a 2-0 win. We're top of the table again. Then he had a bad game once more, but we're able to rotate. And this is actually a thing I forgot to mention. A lot of our centre-backs got injured before, either due to a virus or something else. But we got a 2-0 win, and we're now top of the table by 2 points. So, a really good day. It really is. I like to think we can win this league. I really do. Also, we're going 301 minutes without conceding. That's really good. But yes, we are going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video, and that you also subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. Let me know down in the comments below if I could have got more signings out of this season. And actually, do you now think we can win the league? Because we have won 5 games on the bounce since our defeat to Pescara, and I'm starting to believe we can honestly look at the title and think maybe we can win it. I am really thinking that we have the chance for the title now, having put ourselves in this position with 12 games to go. But yes, anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.